Hello, hello, and a happy Turkey Day, Thanksgiving, and you know, just, hey, it's Thursday, y'all. We're doing this special little Thursday stream. Yeah.
And I just slid into home base here.
Yes, you did. Looking kind of yellowy. I don't know why that is.
Well, it's because you've got all these nice, you know, mood lighting.
There we go. Oh, shush it.
Shush it?
Yeah, just shush it. I'm waiting for you to get ready.
Oh, yes.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the little Thursday special stream. We don't know how long this is going, but probably about an hour. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
We are PM Artist Studio.
do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you are here. We love to know that you are here, and that's the only way. Make sure your sound is off, Mike.
Well, I don't know which one of those it is. They don't have a cross through it.
No, it's the first one that doesn't have any little thingy coming out of it. Are we good?
Well, I don't know. It's not.
We'll see. All right, so saying hello in the chat. Thank y'all for coming. If you're new to the channel, say hello. Give us a little subscribe. Ring that bell. We do this 4 times a week. There, that changed it up a little bit. I'm going to say hello to peoples.
Say hello to people, and I'm still finding us. But I think
Hey, she had things, you know. She's been busy. It's not like she has just been toodle-dooing around. She's been busy.
Since 7:30.
Yes. All right, y'all. Now get active in the chat because my little participants list is looking a little skimpy. I'm gonna give y'all a minute. You gotta give a little hello. You gotta, you know, talk to somebody. But if you've just been hanging out there, it doesn't know that you're here.
This is the story of the award-winning, chef-approved always pan.
She didn't have her sound off.
Oh, I don't know. I
sold
don't
out.
know which one it is.
I told you it's the little speaker that doesn't have any little thing on it. It's the first one. There are 3 of them.
There it goes. Okay.
People learning things. It's never too late. There we go.
All right. I'm live chatting now.
All right. Acme is here. Amy, Heather, Carrie, Colleen, Darcy, Dana, Devin, Eddie, Elizabeth, Griffin Shell, that's Rhonda, Isabel, Jolyn, hello. Carrie's Mixed Media Art. Wonderful. So good to see you, Carrie. Lygia is here. Linda, Lydia, Marguerite, Mary Ellen Weber, Monica, Pia, Sandy Franklin, Sherry Black Dog Designs, Sonia Nelson, Star Traveler, that's Linda, Tina Schwanberg. If I missed you, it's just because our Erna popped in there, I think. All right, if I missed you, just, you know, the chat thing's being weird. And let me tell you, I have confirmation that very strange things are happening with YouTube because I was watching one of my other, you know, favorite kind of podcaster channels, and they're like, yeah, some weird things are happening because they had videos that were unlisted, but then they were showing up, like people were watching them.
Oh, no.
So,
Yeah.
you know, my suspicions that weird things are happening, I think, have been confirmed. It's not just me. It's not just a feeling of, you know,
Look,
what is
you've
that?
got bracelets on, too.
I do. I duded it up today. I had time. Warrior necklace. These are all piece things. I don't really own anything. I mean, they might have been in my collection, but technically they were hers. She made them.
I made them.
Blame the aliens. Definitely.
Works for me.
Outer space. That's always a good, you know, go-to of conspiracy theory.
Seriously.
We haven't conspiracy
No.
theoried in a little while, have we?
It's that laser beam that started that fire in
Yeah. There's some
Hawaii.
people. Yeah, some people believe in that.
Sometimes I wished I had that power. Nah, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah, I don't think you need that power. I don't know that you would use it with discretion.
I probably wouldn't, but I'll tell you what, I'd fix some stuff before they shut me down. Just saying.
Just saying. Oh, good golly. Oh, they want to know about your shirt.
Oh, yes.
Isn't this appropriate for Thanksgiving?
And my hand of hams is over my star.
Uh-huh. To ban a book is to fear its magic.
That fear is what drives all that stupid stuff.
It really is. Don't be scared. Learn
Yeah.
new things.
Just-
there you
I-
go. Hey, Thursday Thoughts. It is thoughtin' time. We can
It
thought.
is. We can thought up the wazoo. Ah!
Sugar biscuits.
Caught
Don't.
that lid. I'm still collecting these things. I haven't decided what to do yet.
Oh, I gotta run down and check that.
Oh,
You want me to go top? Let me go top side so you can,
Yeah,
talk
I
to
can-
everybody
I
and
can
show
start.
them things. Okay. There you go.
all right. I'm waiting to see my top side show up there before I start talking about things. Oh, Barbara says grateful for your stream. You're welcome. We are really, this will be the first year that Mariah's brother, my son, Nathan, his family has hosted the whole event. We've always, brought the main. So we're going to see how it works out with their turkey. But whatever. Yeah. Okay, so all day yesterday, I'm saying for 12 hours.
I got you up early because I thought what was going to happen is we were going to be able to prep and get a lot of the stuff that we ended up doing this morning. Well, she did. I don't know why I say we, because I really haven't done.
Well, when we come home, we might go ahead and do some of that since we're already duded up.
Oh, video. Yeah, because we want to shoot some videos. We have some things that are coming up in 2024. I want to do new videos for the channel and for makers and things.
Devin, I'm hoping that their turkey will, since they're novice turkey makers, we don't know
about their turkey skills.
Yeah.
We don't know where they got the turkey.
No.
We're very snobby about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I am because I want the organic turkey because I don't want arsenic in the bones because I always end up making turkey soup. But I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to eat small portions of it and go and buy my own turkey later. Okay, so basically what I'm going to show you is what I accomplished. Now, there are some of them that were already made that I will show you in the background. But these are ones that I did yesterday. Okay, here's the little, look at that. Isn't that adorable?
Yeah.
Oh, and I haven't put a star on her bum yet, but I'm going to.
I mean, if you want, I can just draw it on there real quick. I don't know why you didn't trust me the other day.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't either.
Should we talk about that?
Okay, and this bird, I cut it out, and I decided his name was Jolly.
It's a jolly little bird.
Jolly little bird. And then here's Sparkle in one of her different guises. But I thought that was really brilliant.
Mm-hmm. Where did this gold marker come from? The zig thing.
Oh, it was mine. Izzy was using it.
Mm.
I thought this was, what makes it is that colored paper that you use, behind it.
Yeah.
And I thought these were nice for just little simple cards. I mean, come on.
Yes. Sometimes simple is okay.
It is. And I was tired. They were towards the end of the process there.
The more elaborate ones, that they were made earlier in the day.
Really, seriously. Now, the background, the frame color here doesn't really match anything there, but I think it looks really marvelous.
I think it's sort of in there. It's like it's implied.
It is.
And
I was going to go with the
Hey, Kathy.
the turquoise here.
And hi, Carla.
Can you see?
Hello, Darcy.
But I just felt like,
Did I already say that?
it just needed that little punch of purple around
Were you
it.
here earlier?
The edge. Now, I did actually put, I don't know,
Hello,
put
Carly.
back in there. I'll let
Colleen. Oh, the candle one. And I love that it's peace, ...
Yeah.
You got to open it up to find out.
Yeah.
Peace be with
I'm
you.
just going to do that like that because all of these, some of these that don't have. There she is.
Love her.
Flying through the air with the greatest of ease.
Hold her up to the technology a little bit more. There you go.
See that wonderful, you just can't
Hi, Barbara.
beat that stuff.
Okay. I say the names and then it's like, did I say that name?
And here's the tree with Carrie's background.
I love that one. I think that's kind of
one.
one
Save
of
this and send this to him because it would be memorable that he would know that.
Okay, I like that idea.
I actually used his, and I do have the rest of it over here. Now this looks a little Easter eggy, but you know,
I don't. He could be a Hanukkah bird.
he could be a Hanukkah bird.
He's non-specific.
Yeah. And I haven't finished out my Hanukkah cards yet because I haven't really found the exact color that I want to. I had to trim that by hand, so it really is kind of
It's rustic.
it's rustic.
It's got a rustic edge on it.
If you want perfect cards, like I said,
Yeah.
go to Hallmark.
No.
They'll be happy to see you coming.
Non-binary bird, yeah, definitely.
Here's
Non-denominational, non-binary. You know,
Here's
he really
another-
flies any which way.
Yeah. Here we go. She's flying through the air. Isn't that wonderful?
I like her. I mean, she could be a tooth fairy
She could be a tooth fairy.
coming in for Christmas.
Could be. And here's Sparkle, but now she stars.
That's her
Can you
sister.
Put that big pan in the sink. Give me to wash that.
Van, we're streaming.
Oh, sorry.
Bless his heart.
No. it's the-
You don't have to because we're going to do some more stuff. I'm very proud of this one.
Yes. But you spend a lot of time on that.
I spent a lot of time on that. Spent a lot of effort and time, and look at how nicely that goes together.
Hi, Pinka. Tooth Fairy has a side hustle. Oh, yeah, definitely. Or she was just invited to the party.
and here's her other sister. Then I think this penguin looks really.
Oh, Rhonda wants Van to come and say hi.
She wants Van to come and say hi. I don't know if he's dressed appropriately. I hope he isn't wearing his. He's kind of in this old man stage of just wearing these ugly old flannel shirts. Which I guess maybe I should get him some new ones and he wouldn't
Probably.
wear the.
I thought he looked fine.
And here we go again. Here's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Starbird.
Oh, I like him.
I know, and there was only one piece of this paper.
Is that the green shiny?
That's the green shiny.
Yeah. We had more of that. I don't know what we ended up, probably on ATCs. See, a lot of this metallic paper we would use on the ATCs, on the backs and stuff.
I didn't really realize I really gave the bird a workout, didn't I?
Yeah, there are a lot of birds.
Bird, bird, bird.
Bird is the word. Joni says, we love flannel shirts here in the UP. I don't know. Maybe she meant US.
They're
We actually celebrate a plaid flannel shirt day.
check that dude out.
Hi, Belinda. Happy Thanksgiving to you. So there's still more to be made, but
Oh, I have another bunch back.
you worked till I don't know when.
11:30. I was in bed by 12.
I made Izzy come in around 10 and come to bed. She was hard at work
She
too,
was-
making just
she
a
was hanging.
hellacious mess. It's really
She was making food,
She
paper
makes
food,
Paper food.
paper food. It was really funny too. I love this one. This is some of that parchment paper.
Oh, Fran says, don't tell me I've missed the thoughts. Well, we really didn't thought too
We
much.
haven't thought too much. And what I was really wanted to do, but I just ran out of time. So I wanted to get out my thoughts from last Thanksgiving and see
Aw.
what those were.
Yeah, that would have been brilliant because I'm pretty sure we streamed and
We
like a
did.
regular stream
Yeah.
because we had family members here. We're like, we're streaming. Y'all just go to the media room and watch a movie.
But I think that's exactly what they did.
They did. But there were other travel plans this year, which I was fine with because I'm kind of. He was like, "Why didn't we have Thanksgiving here, Mommy?" And I said, "Well, because it just worked out nicely that,
Well, they offered.
yeah."
They
And then that way
wanted
we don't have
do
to
it.
clean the house and do all the stuff.
Okay, I think these turned out really splendid.
Upper Peninsula is
Well,
the UP.
we wore a lot of flannel in Alaska.
That makes more sense.
I mean, really, honestly.
Like
kid.
Gia lived in plaid in the 90s. She must have been a Nirvana fan.
I like plaid. There's nothing wrong with plaid.
Garage brandy kind of situation. Van, they would like to see your face if you want to go over to... You want to say hello?
Oh, hi.
He said hi.
He doesn't want to get on camera.
Honey, can you put on a nicer shirt?
Van, you just be you. Don't you let her...
That's pretty nice.
I like it.
Yeah.
And his cargo pants. That's
fine.
his outfit.
Brad put on jeans. We should be happy about that. He's like, I'm not wearing the shorts. I said, okay, I don't really care. And then Izzy asked me if I was getting more dressed up. I don't think she thought I was adequately.
You should have seen her.
She was very fancy. I will post pictures.
Yeah. Look at these little jobbers.
And I didn't have to ask her to pose. Here, actually, here, we'll show you guys here in the... Look at this kid.
Okay, I'm not putting that back in there. It drives me crazy. Look at a little gingerbread cookie house.
Oh, and her stupid cat thing that she's just... Here. You can show that in the technology. That was her pose. I said, can you give me something a little more normal?
Pointed toe
Yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah.
And with her little golden jacket on.
Mm-hmm. And that darn blue cat. It's like, really, the cat has to be in the picture? Yep.
Is that showing up okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's a really cute picture. Well, she's had that tutu.
And that little dress.
And that
or
little dress,
top.
when we got it for it was like way down to her feet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, the gingerbread houses, I think, are some of my favorites. They're just real cute.
And I did make a card out of
Hello,
this
Martha.
one, but I'm going to keep this one out because I love this one so much.
She's not giving that one up. Every time she sees it, she's like,
I'm keeping
She's
that.
sending that to herself.
I'm sending that to myself.
Good holiday
Yeah.
card making.
Here's another. Look
Bird.
I think that bird looks really...
That's a little bit of an angry bird.
It is, but look at that.
You need to send that one to Mo. She'll appreciate that.
And it's good colors for her. All right, here. I'll just hand that over.
I feel like I should be putting sticky notes because I won't remember. I mean, I think I'm going to, but then I'm like,
And I think you've already seen that one.
Because you've got to write nice things in all of these.
I'm just going to write out a general message and send it off.
How do y'all feel about that?
I just, I think I did my part on the card thing. My message business is...
It's really, wow.
I'll tell you what, Sparkle has many
forms?
many forms. Here's...
I've got to get...
I think this turned out really great.
I've got to get postage. Hey, Margie, thank you.
And here's some more of that wonderful green paper.
And welcome to any of those of y'all that are coming in. If you're new, say hello in the chat. Subscribe to the channel. Do all that business. Give the thumbsy
I mean, look
upsies.
at that. I think that even looks really
Yeah, we need some thumbsy upsies.
elegant.
I love that one.
I mean, it's...
Here, bring it down towards you. See, you're like... There you go.
Just lots of lovely things going on in the background. And then we've got all of these little hooty-doos, which they're all going in one.
Oh, thank you, Marta.
The little tags are going into one envelope as one card. And the thing about it
Nancy.
is I thought it would be good to just
Hey, Liz.
send the card with a removable message inside. You keep the message. You can send the card on to somebody else that was special. You have that
We
option.
like doing that. We feel like it should at least have two homes.
2 homes. Okay. So,
I feel very bad. I very rarely throw cards away. Even like store-bought ones.
I have boxes.
Yeah, we're
And
kind
drawers
of
full
weird
of
card
cards.
hoarders.
We are weird card holders.
Now, I will tell you, for whenever I had the baby shower, or before Izzy came, we used all of the cards that people gave us to scrapbook with.
Yes. I actually spent hours on that.
While waiting for Izzy to arrive.
Freaking days.
Yeah, we had a whole setup downstairs. Brad was like, is this going to be a permanent thing? He always asks me that. How long is this going to be here? He asked me that about your card making thing. Goes, so, is this going to be here for the weekend?
Oh, here's some more.
Yes, pay it forward card giving. Or we frame them too. Like if they're really cool cards, I have this one birthday card that my aunt gave me. Like I think it was either my 20th or 21st birthday, and I have it hanging in the hallway because it was just such a really cool card. It's like assemblage. I have a little shadow
Sparkle
box.
the Penguin.
Sparkle the Penguin. I'm excited that so many of y'all like made it to this early morning stream.
And here's another form of that same little.
I love that. Maybe save those for Valentine's. They're more Valentine-y.
Wraps.
Perhaps.
I think we already. Did you see that one already? Maybe. I don't know that you saw its final form.
So Fran's mom would always save the cards. She'd cut out the message side.
Oh,
The
my
message
Mimi
side
went too.
off and then keep the pictures.
Well, there was this. My grandmother had a trash can made out of old Christmas cards. It was very cool. I don't know what happened to that.
Oh, don't start going down that road.
Yeah, I know. Fine.
Griffin, Rhonda, she likes the early morning slot. She can sip coffee and be inappropriate. All on a holiday. I mean, really, what can you ask for?
And I don't know that this is Christmas, but you know.
Oh, yeah, we kind of save a little bit of everything. And I
Okay.
told Izzy we had got to go through the pile.
And here she is again. Here's Sparkle and her other guys. Here's Funny Bird. I think I actually made these on camera, right?
Oh. Nancy's pumped up on Percocet.
Oh, well. Don't imbibe. Don't get on your bicycle.
Yeah, stay home.
Stay home. My sister had a very bad accident when she was on. She had a beer and a Percocet and cratered on the gravel. And
Ooh.
isn't that wonderful? I really do want to go in and make her
She
stars
does.
a little bit more
Pronounced.
But I thought that was wonderful. And I finally got, I named her Sparkle.
Hey, Jeanette.
And to put a little bit of shine on her bum.
That's Sparkle's mom.
But you remember I had all this down
Sparkle
here,
Senior.
this kind of gray stuff. I just didn't like it. It wasn't working for me.
Yeah.
So I just redesigned the whole thing. And this is the very last one I made last night.
Kathy says, what's the glue? Love the layered choices. I think mainly she used art glitter glue.
Art glitter, that's all I used.
Yeah, she's not a glue stick girl.
No.
Plus, Izzy has pretty much... I need to
They're
order
all-
some more. They're...
Goners.
And the thing is, like, they would last longer, but she leaves the darn lid, like, half on or just off. And so then they start to kind of get more just hardened up.
She's hard on art supplies.
She is. And then so she was all irked because she came home last night because they went and saw Brad's grandmother, her great-grandmother. And then Gigi was at the table still working on the cards, so Izzy wanted to be involved, and then she was real... They got into it because P did not want to share any of her papers with Izzy. And I said, hey, I got a box full of your papers, scrapbook papers, that she just stapled and pulled apart and just...
And I swear she always goes for the color that I have one sheet of. That bright yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I only found one sheet in the
Because she wanted to make cheese.
She wanted to make cheese and use my hole punch.
Oh, yeah, there was a roundabout about all that.
Yeah, and I was like, you messed that up. I am going to be so mad at you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, where's my... I was going to slip.
Kathy, the key is... So she's commenting on how nice and, not wrinkled your papers were on all of that.
Oh, well, I smash them.
Gotta smash them.
I smash them. I wanted to talk about these because I worked on these the other day when I was just so burnt on the cards.
Yeah.
And Mariah, you want to look through here and see if you can find
Yeah.
from last year?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll talk about this because this was fun. Remember, this was the one that I did the other side to show Mo how I did the paper. I don't know what's stuck to it here, but obviously nice thing about doing kind of rustic things is you don't have to worry about paper getting stuck down or whatever. And that's all I did today was just put down a sheet of paper here. I didn't have time to clean everything off. Okay, so I've been color penciling on this. And now what I want to do is come through with the metallic watercolors and kind of hit some of those spots and really make them just come alive. Okay. Right. See that?
I want you to know that you don't always go in order.
It starts from the back and goes forward.
Okay. Yeah, all right. That okay.
And I can't remember why I did that. But this is my stamp from, and somebody in Baltimore gave us these. I don't really know who it was. Now I did want to talk about, Mariah, we forgot about and I lost the stencils that we were supposed to.
Yeah, but I will go down because I have another set cut. But just like what she's talking about, and here, look at what I did. Because I was like, I am not pulling up that one thing. So remember, Black Friday starts tomorrow. So the 24th through the 27th, on orders that are $35 to $69, you get the mini Horizon Circles. $70 to $99, you get the mini Horizon Circles plus the mini P Circles, and then orders over $100, you get all 4.
And you get a Christmas card till we run out.
Sure. Yeah, because then we just need to leave then 20-something of them. Well, no.
We'll pull...
How many streams are we going to be doing? So there'll probably be 8, maybe 12. 12 days of Christmas.
Okay, well, we'll pick out some of the really premier ones to save for giveaways.
On-stream giveaway. Okay.
And then the rest of them are just... And when we run out, we run out.
I'm good with that.
But we're giving them all away except that one little bird.
Yeah, and any ones that are going in orders, we will not put any, like, writing or whatever.
No, I'm going to write up the little thing that you're going to make copies of, and we're just going to cut it up and put them in there.
Okay, I like that. Y'all are okay with that? I hope so.
Yeah.
Don't judge us.
I wrote in all of them last year.
Yeah,
and
she did.
It was
brutal. It was brutal.
It really, honestly, was brutal. Oh, Mariah, I have not.
Like, we don't even, we don't even do that for our family members.
Seriously. Well, we don't even send any of them cards anymore.
Not really. Okay, well, I'm in the area of it, but I don't know that. There's November 30th of last year. I don't see a, like a Thanksgiving. Oh, I'm going to take that down. Sorry.
Okay.
There we go.
Well,
that's right. Can't afford not to order. Get a whole, free stencil or stencils. Should I go get that? We've got 30 minutes.
what? Go get the stencils?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do some backgrounds.
We got 30 minutes. Or, I mean, we could probably go over a little. Miriam, are you going to hate us if we go over a little?
Well, I think that this is I think one of the whole things about, I think Thanksgiving is good, and I think we should do the other give, which is forgiving. And sometimes it's ourselves that we're forgiving because we're, angry with ourselves about something. And we just, beat it to death. And we don't forgive ourselves. And I think that subverted anger, well, it manifests in ways that we really don't want it to. So it's best just to catharsize it and get it out of there, Put it away, push it away, kick it to the curb. I really have a quote about that somewhere. Okay, Thursday Thoughts for November 30th, 2022. If I were better at whatever, I would not have discovered free-form crochet. So it's good not to be good at something so you can do something that is really you. And that was shared with Charmone L. I'm not sure. We'll have to ask Mariah about that. She's good with the names. Oh no, she said, excellent point. This is her quotation. Excellent point. Some of my favorite art pieces were created before I knew better. They are the most me. If it's too much like work, I'm not doing it. Well, y'all know that absolutely is true. And I think somebody said in one of the streams that they were really happy that I was not having a success with everything. And I appreciate that comment very much because I somehow or other think that if it's, being filmed or whatever, that it should be very thought out and done well. But we all know that's not how life works. It never does. My cranberry salad that I made today is a little on the sour side, but I just figure, it's cranberries. Come on now. You want a bit of tartness. It's very tart. Okay, another thing that I always say is push it. If you already know how to do something, change it. Do it differently. The other thing is you can mess it up from the get-go. Then you don't have to worry about that. You just get that out of the way right from the start, and whatever. Okay. And this push it business, really trying to make something and take it to absolutely its limits. If you're doing sequins, if you're doing glitter, whatever, just pack it on there. Don't be shy. And this is how, you make your stuff better. It doesn't mean you have to always do it. Change things up. Mm-hmm. But when that feeling of ennui, boredom sets in, then it is time. Number one, the mindset to have when you are in that point where, oh my God, doldrums, There's no wind in your sail and you're just sitting there in the water. A sense of play. Just get something out and say, I'm just going to mess around with this and just, move this and glue that down and whatever. And nobody has to see it unless you want them to. Number two, develop randomness. Okay, what does that mean? It means that sometimes you just let your brain just go. And you really, you just pick up stuff and you look at it and you think, I wonder what this could be. And then do something with it. When I move things around on my desk and I look at things and I'm just like, what am I going to do with that? Mm-hmm. And that's where that creativity, that you-ness, Y-O-U, comes in.
You-ness?
Y-O-U-N-E-S.
Oh.
You-ness. I know, we should write that down. Number three, steal ideas and make them yours.
So Fran's been showing this book that has a list, and then it talks about like a couple of different artists that have their different ways of, like, you know, because there's Picasso, and then I can't remember the one that actually was in the book that she was talking about, but they encourage that. But it's that whole, you know, you gather it up and make it yours.
You do. And the thing about it is, it's like a basket.
Mm-hmm.
You just put
A cornucopia.
A cornucopia. There we go. Thanksgiving thoughts. And you know, sometimes you just pull out a few things, but sometimes you just need to dump that burger out and really examine and move things around and look at it more carefully, and maybe even see things that you didn't see before.
Those of you that are just kind of popping in, do say hello in the chat. Make sure you give those thumbsy upsies. We get it. You know,
Okay.
we know you're busy and this and that. I'm glad that you're just popping in. That's more than what we expected or wanted or any of that. We're just so appreciative of everybody being able to pop in, and then even like little this and that. She says, thanks for the live stream today, celebrating alone this year with cooking and crafting to her heart's content.
Well, there you go. All right, these are the little jobbers that are Mariah's talking about. And I really don't know what I did with mine, but
They're over yonder somewhere or under something.
they are. And I love them because I think they would. And do we have time to make a few
Maybe.
prints? Because I'd like to show you how to do some backgrounds. Because these are perfect for the cards. And you want to make your background so that it's low contrast, because remember, you're going to be putting stuff on top of it. And that's why I had to go through with a lot of mine and hit them with another glaze of something to take the emphasis away from the background so you could use it as a frame piece. All right. Let's just do that.
Let's just do it.
Let's just do it. And thank you all for being so understanding about, you know, this whole... We really did. I busted.
Well, then she thought we were streaming at 11 because, you know, we were talking about that we were going to end at 11. And I was like, no, we're ending at 11.
And I
said, so you need to get ready.
Hey, I got ready in 30 minutes.
Yes, you did.
And I think that's pretty darn good. And you know, I'm not saying that it's FP, but get that out of here. All right. Now, we'll have a little overage on these, but I kind of like that. Do you know what I'm talking about, overage? I've got more plate than I have stencil.
Yes. These are meant for mainly kind of that postcard size of things.
But the thing about it is if you want to make it that size, then you can just cut it down. But you're not going to have any white paper showing.
Yeah.
Necessarily. Unless you want it white. Then, you know.
Yeah.
Use a smaller. Oh, that's one I had the other day. We might go ahead and use
Go
it.
see what little gems underneath there.
See what gems are underneath here.
Now, I was kind of stressing out, like, you know, I was worried because yesterday we didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done.
Yeah, she didn't get to check all her
I didn't get to check all my boxes, and that usually puts me in a little...
tizzy, but I was very proud of her. She
I got orders out.
Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
I love that. It's kind of snowstormy.
I know. I'm going to save that maybe for my
A
vignette.
penguin. Put a penguin on that one.
No, I want to put all those trees in my
Oh,
little
that's right. You're gonna
gingerbread houses. I could even have like a little village with the different houses.
My dad always, remember, he always wanted one of those little Christmas villages things for, like, to set up. I think he kind of had one or two
pieces.
He had one or two little houses. I wonder if Liz, I feel like they actually added to that whole thing. Like, he had my dad was pretty funny. Like, more crafty, like, homemakey than this one over here. He was way more Martha Stewart than this one over here. He wanted the lights, the, you know, the whole little
No, but
scenery.
you
He
should-
loved
you should-
nutcrackers. I mean, he's a
When we
Swiss.
get into the month of December, we'll show you the angel that he made, which I actually love.
Oh, she's wonderful. He used way too much clay, but she's so wonderful. She's substantial.
She is. She's ample and substantial. Mm-hmm. But I love it, and it's the thing about it is that perfect mix of kitsch and realism.
Yeah.
Where you just, you know, I know he was trying. He wanted her just to be pristine and beautiful, and she's far from it. But I think that's what just makes me. It makes me smile every time I look at her.
And she's out all year.
Yeah, she doesn't get put away. Okay, well, let's think about this. I think what I'm going to start off with here is, remember, we want low contrast. So I'm going to start off with this a matte opaque
craft paint.
Matte opaque multi-surface apple barrel. This is the stuff that smells bad after a while.
It does. It gets real stinky.
So it's really good to buy it in these smaller bottles, because then you
I think
can
that's
use
the
it
only way it
up
comes.
before it starts becoming odoriferous.
I think like the black and the white you can get in the bigger containers, but I don't think they do the colors in large.
Really? Oh, I should have.
Oh, let me know. I hadn't
See,
really...
I needed to shake that up a little bit more.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, it'll be all right.
Pia uses her ceramics as paperweights. I mean, we use them as, like, you know, toothbrush holders. You know, they're all around doing all kinds. Brush holders. Stick holders. Because we collect sticks and, you know, things.
This is hard to tell.
So the gel plates, all of Pia's gel plates are on plexiglass. The key to the plexiglass is that the larger the plate, the thicker you want the plexiglass to be.
Yes.
Certain hardware stores will actually cut the size for you, or some places have kind of standard pre-cut sizes.
Yeah. And we have some that we got that were pre-cut that are just too wobbly for my big plates, and
They're too thin. Yeah, it was the thinner stuff.
Well, you can see you're going to have to really...
Oh, wow, that sounds crazy, Susan. Now, whenever I was growing up, like, there were, what, 8 or 9 of us cousins? 8. 8
I
of
think
us.
so.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, because everybody had 2 kids. So, yeah, I was pretty nutty sometimes. And there was usually alcohol involved, which then made things even more interesting.
Sometimes interesting and not a good way.
Yeah. Memorable.
Memorable. To be sure. I don't know if there's any more of it. This is kind of like...
That's what's nice about Izzy being able to go over to Filipino Christmas, because there's just always a lot of kids, and there's always a lot of, like, other people.
Yes. And everyone gets presents for the children.
Oh, yeah. There's just, you know, presents and presents. I'm closing band store.
All right. So we've got that going there. Now, let's take a little bit of... I love this color because it's called Mink Pearl. It's a little bit coppery, but it has just an ever so slight... I don't know how to say it. Kind of... Oh, I better shake that up.
Shake it up.
Shake it up.
Which one is that?
Mink Pearl.
I like that one.
Has a bit of gray cast to it.
But then almost a little pinky in there, too.
Little pinky, yeah. I didn't sweep the floor yesterday. I didn't have time. I had to prioritize my workload.
Oh, nice. Susan used clear tempered cutting boards for the gel plates. Were they slick? Because that was one of the things about, like, the cutting boards is usually they have, like, a ripple or a, you know, they're not
Yeah,
smooth.
we decided not to do that because I knew it would dimple it.
Hi, Amalia.
Isn't that?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Now, I think that that's quite wonderful. We're going to put that over there. Okay, what is this called, Mariah?
That one's called Woody Grain.
Woody grain, okay.
Now, keep in mind, in February, these will go to general population. Also, tomorrow, so another reason to shop tomorrow would be that the beaded, square beaded curtain, whatever, you used it quite a bit as an awesome exclusive stencil, will be in Gen Pop tomorrow.
Oh.
So, more reasons to shop
Yay.
tomorrow.
Okay, this is Splendid Gold.
Oh, good call. Darcy says sometimes the underside glass of the glass cutting board is smooth.
Ah.
And that's probably a good thing because then, like, it's easier to get up off of the table. I don't know, I miss my cousins. I wish, you know, we could have, like, those kind of family things. But, I don't know. They're kind of different people anymore. But we used to have good times back in the day. Bye, Joan. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, we will certainly understand it if you have things to do.
Oh, yeah. I think Eddie just needs to become, like, I think you're an honorary member of the family, and so we should all start just trying to, you know, we're going to celebrate
I don't know
together.
really that came off as such. But
I feel like that about, you know, Darcy. I've met Darcy. She's definitely an honorary member of the family.
I just can't keep my arm out of that mess over there.
Hey, and I sent an email to Gayla the other day. I'm like, we haven't heard from her in a little while. Checking in on her.
Yeah.
And then I checked in with Eva the other day. She said thank you for checking in on her. I try to. I mean, it gets real hard, like, keeping up with everyone, but I try.
Now see, that's metallic on top of metallic.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think that's really beautiful. I really needed to cut paper here. My baby's been going through my paper. Oh, well, that's interesting.
Oh, and Miriam says she's our family in Israel. Well, we feel like, I mean, so, who was it we were telling them? Oh, my brother. He's like, why are you streaming on Thanksgiving? I said, because this is, like, we talk to these people, like, weekly. It's a family thing.
It is. We see them a lot more often than we do
Yeah.
here.
Have better conversations.
Yes, and yesterday, okay, so he came over and I've got the dining room table just completely covered with.
Oh, yeah. What did he have to say about all that?
He said, "Oh my God, she's moving," and then he's, you know, and it's just that kind of stuff just really irks me because instead of saying, "Oh my gosh, this looks interesting," what are you doing?
No, his is right away to the.
And this is why his children are, you know, they know how to do balls, and that's one of the reasons we like Joshy coming over is because, you know,
get some love. It gets noted up on other things. I really like that. I was a little worried about what you were doing there, but
yeah, well, that one's thin enough that you can.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah. Okay, well that's good. We've got a great tissue paper here.
Yeah, exactly. We see y'all like way more and
Okay.
talk to y'all way more.
I'm passing this over to you, Ron. Let's see.
Now, Joshy, we see him weekly because he comes and scrapes mats, which we
Yes.
really enjoy the time. He comes over and just
We do.
yammer about all kinds of things.
I feel like that, you know, we're expanding his horizons.
I do too.
Bless his heart, because, you know,
It's a whole different. We are very different than all of the rest of them. That's the best way to put that.
and you know, and I really sometimes I do feel guilty that you can, you know, choose your friends, but you can't choose your family.
I don't think
And
that's
your
true.
family's not necessarily your friend. It is true.
To a degree.
To a degree, yes.
Bye, Sandy. Thanks for hanging. Happy Thanksgiving. All right, Nancy. Thanks for hanging out and happy Thanksgiving. That exactly. Show them how the other half live. And I'm sure, like, he's gotten a better perspective of, like, the day-to-day. Where before it was, like, we would just kind of see him, you know, here and there. But I think now Josh is, like, a little more...
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's...
Like, he gets us a bit
does.
more.
And he thinks I'm funny. Which, you know, I mean, no.
I think you're funny sometimes.
I think I'm funny.
Not all the time. Not as funny as I am.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I'm the funny one.
She is. Everybody has to have a position, a role in the...
Mm-hmm. You gotta know your role.
There we go. Look at that.
I like it. It's very, you know, grunge art, kind of
yeah.
urban and
This
street
is our-
art.
Yeah, street art. This is our stake paper.
Oh yeah, Darcy has lots of new stuff. She showed me some awesome things that are coming out. I gotta get, Eddie, I need to get with you to talk about some things that are coming up that he has hopefully coming out. He has some really great stamp designs. Still working on him with the stencil stuff. And then in 2024, we have 2 new designers that will be coming out. So that's exciting. I have lots to do. Lots to do.
All right, we're leaving the mucky muck on there.
This is Peas Circles, the tiny one.
I'm really pretty excited about this. Because I asked for this a long time ago.
Did you? Were you ignored?
I said, you know, whenever you have time, if you would make those circles more ATC size, I would really appreciate it.
You know, it's funny. So, you know, Brad, like, he asked me about these things. He wants me to get involved, and it's like, dude, I got a lot on my plate. He can whip through things very quickly. I get easily distracted, and I take longer to do things. I just do. I don't. There are lots of reasons why. Brad has probably opinions on that, and he may or may not be right. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, sometimes it's just different. It's not.
So he
right or
asked
wrong.
me like what my thoughts are as far as like, because we were talking about doing this promotional offer kind of thing, and bye, Miriam. We may be going over a little. I hope that doesn't, you know, mess you up. But those of you that, you know, Miriam will be streaming after us, or, you know, kind of during some of the time that we're here. What was I saying? Okay, yes, about the peas circle thing. And, well, he asked me what I thought the designs should be like for like a little 4-up kind of offer type stencil. I said, oh, well, it'd be kind of cool if they were maybe the seasons or something like that. And he's like, okay, what would that be like? I'm like, dude, come on now. I mean, this was something he wanted to do. So then he came up with 2 kind of new designs. So that's the arrows and the woody, but then altered 2 designs that were already in the shop. So that's the peace, rings, circles, and then the horizon. The horizon is different than the other ones. Like, I would have never really gone down to those tiny holes.
Picked up some of the mucky muck from below. Now we've got some more mucky muck here, which we're going to use with our circle.
Okay, well, here's the deal. So we've got 6 minutes till 11.
Okay, I can do it.
Okay.
I can do it.
Because I still do have to make eggs.
I know, that's not, they're already boiled.
They're already boiled. And then she was right. Here, let me tell you something. Sometimes she is right about things.
That's good to know. Always good to know.
And she really loves to celebrate it when she is. So we might hear about this a few more times in life. Just letting you know.
One must
So we boiled the eggs last night, and then I got them into the fridge, right into the refrigerator, and she's like, well, did you ice them? And I'm like, no, I didn't, but I think they'll be fine. And I'm feeling pretty good about it. She says, okay. I said, well, I'm going to go crack one right now so we just know. So they were a little blue around the, you know.
Slightly green around the gills.
Yeah, but that's all right. I'll just, you know, we're going to add mustard to it and we'll be all right. Yeah, I love deviled eggs. And then I think they were talking about that over in Devin's stream yesterday. If y'all have a chance, she did an awesome cityscape thing. Yeah, gotta ice the egg. That's what Eddie said. Yeah, well, you know, I cooled them off, but I did not ice them.
Not rapidly enough. That's the whole thing. If you don't want them to sulfur out on you,
yeah,
you've got to get them cooled down right away.
But they were flipping perfect otherwise.
Yeah, and
I mean, I can never get them spot on.
Look at what wonderful off paper we've got going here.
Yeah, that's some good stuff right there.
Yeah. I think it's always cool when your brayer makes the marks from the
Bye, Devin.
the whatever. Isn't that just gorgeous? Now we're just gonna put that aside.
Can't go wrong with a horizon circle.
I'm watching. I've got 6.
Yeah.
I've got 4 minutes.
4. Mm-hmm.
4 minutes. No, I'm not going to do that because I want to clear it off my plate. If you want to clear off your plate, you should just use a fluid.
Or a Lucas Grill. But the fluid's very sticky.
The fluid is very sticky, and I'm hoping it's going to pull up that good stuff.
And dries pretty quick.
We've got going on out there.
Somebody mentioned jalapeno deviled eggs. We had, okay, so we used to have this for the, you know, for January 1st, not like New Year's Eve, but the day after. We would have this party called Soul Food and Sin, SFS. And we'd always have a theme. And I think one of the it was like the second year, it was deviled eggs. And my God, there were so many good deviled eggs. And then we did mac and cheese one year. But we had a contest, and I would make little ribbons for people, and those were the days.
And then she had a baby.
And then I had a baby, and COVID hit. So that put a real damper on a lot of socializing. Which is okay.
Okay, yes. Now see, it did. It pulled it off.
Lovely.
Now, I think this would be fabulous with a blue bird.
Blue bird.
Blue bird in that blue. And then this, what I will do in order to make it less obvious is just glaze over it with something else. Definitely glaze over this one with something else. What did I do with my... I really needed to do something. Okay, well, we're out of time. All right, well, I think this was a fun Thanksgiving, and I'm thankful that you all were here.
Definitely. Oh, yeah, put those up there. That'll be fun.
There
Love
we go.
it. Alrighty, guys, thank you once again for hanging out with us here on this kind of weird special Thursday Thanksgiving stream. We very much appreciate it. If you want to hang out with us some more, we'll be back on Sunday.
We will.
Yeah. And I think we're starting new projects, maybe?
Oh, I think so.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm going to finish the cards up tomorrow.
Okay, perfect.
I think I've got, I will be able to do, that's doable. So I could, masks, we're going to start, and I've got some ideas.
We're going to start before Carrie, because then we'll be going after him anyway. I told him that. He's like, yeah, that's fine.
I have to gesso mine. I want it white. I want to start off.
I did too. So we'll gesso together. And we'll do that ahead of time, because it's really boring, and really it's just
who wants to watch paint white paint.
Bye, guys. Love ya. Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.